great
to
to
see
start
you
my
too.
morning with you, you know?
I love
This is
doing this on a
great.
Sunday morning. I could do this any morning, but particularly I think it's nice on a Sunday morning. We're going to talk about Bernini.
Yes.
Bernini fountains, well, they really introduced the world, and they're leaders in rechargeable fountains. So no solar lights, no permanent, you know, the electrician has to come over or anything
Right.
like that. And Ginger, you know today, clearance price. I mean, normally this was $169.75. It is now $128.64. And as you take a look at all of that technology, don't worry, we'll explain everything.
Yes.
This has 6 easy pays. This is our very best easy pay plan. So you can use your Q card or you can use any major credit card and really get something that the very first time I ever saw, because we've had a couple iterations of this.
Right.
The first one I ever sold blew out like in moments.
It did.
This will have no reorder, and you can choose either the black granite or the gray. So you'll tell us black granite or gray. That's the only choice you have to make. Oh, gray already very limited.
Is it? Well,
All
this
right,
is
Jen.
one of the best ways to combine that container gardening, keeping all of your beautiful flowers and your plants and your vegetables, if you want to start vegetables or if you want to start any sort of fruits, strawberries, keep them up and off of the ground. But we also combined the fountain feature as well. And this is such a great combination that Bernini has done, and which also starts with an artist rendition, a drawing from our own in-house sketch artist, and then we go ahead and mold it and give it to you what you have right now. This is the healthiest way that you can water your plants. It has a huge reservoir on the inside, about 2 gallons. So if you set this on a continual run, or if you put it on a 1 to 4 hour timer, which by the way, this doesn't need sun, doesn't need plumbing, you don't have to hire an electrician, you don't have to worry about solar powered or anything.
Absolutely.
It's a rechargeable battery, which makes it absolutely fantastic. It has a compartment that's in the back with a little door, and there's also an ABCD function to put it on a 1 to 4 hour timer or a continuous run, and
Depending
also
on
to turn
what
it
you're planning.
Right, and it'll
Okay.
run for about a month and a half before you have to recharge it. But this is container gardening at its finest.
So
look at how
there's
gorgeous
lots of
this
containers
is.
out there that are absolutely beautiful. I mean, Martha Stewart, if you're looking for containers, has some of the most beautiful. The Property Brothers, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This comes with metal legs. You have the
Yes.
option to use them or not, depending on what you want to do with that. But
And it comes with the rocks too, which is really a nice feature. And I've kind of moved those rocks around where if you want more of a little bubbler, you can do that, or if you can cover that and just kind of let it just kind of flow out. So whichever way that you want that look, I love that.
Because we love our Bernini fountains, but
Yes.
this does a lot more than
does.
that. And I think that's what you'll really appreciate when you get it home, because there is a patented watering system to
There
this.
is.
Because I think sometimes container gardening's a little tough. Like, when do I water?
When do I
Did
water?
I overwater? You don't
Exactly.
want things, sometimes if you water too much, then the roots rot in the bottom.
This is going to take care of that problem altogether. You can see the top part right here. This is the fountain, and this actually almost, it reminds you of one of those reflection pools. This is the fountain part right here. But this is what the patented part of it, which nobody else has, and it's absolutely fantastic. This is where you're going to put your dirt. You can see these little L shapes right here in the bottom that have the little holes. When you put this up here on top of the fountain part, what it's going to do is aerate, give you that water where your plants need it, right at the root. It's going to stop root rot, which we love. When the fountain goes off, it actually will cause a little air gap that's in there, and you want that because that's what nature does naturally with the roots, and it gives it a chance to kind of, you know, give a little air to the roots, and then when it wants the water, it gets the water. The water is going to come up here on the sides, and I think I need to put a little bit more water in there so you can kind of see it, but it works fantastic. It's one of the most brilliant ideas.
And it's not hard to put together.
No,
this is a marvelous
it isn't.
gift. And you know, we're at the beginning of garden season, I realize that, but we're talking about $21 and change for something that you could even bring indoors if you wanted to. I see, and we've all been talking about succulents, and I have 2 pets, garden crafts today. One has to do with succulents, since we all love our succulents, but it also is an easy way you could grow herbs here. I like your lettuce, you know, things, strawberries, and I'm going to have some great strawberries on on Tuesday, I believe, because I got a couple of Pat's Garden Guides that I'm so excited about. But you can put strawberries in here, and it's up and it's away from, as you said, it's not on the ground.
It's not on the ground.
You don't need a lot of soil in something like this, so you don't have to worry at all. And now it's sort of, read through the directions, will help you with watering at the right time and watering correctly, not from the top, but watering
from the roots. And you can take this off of the legs if you want to, and maybe have it as a little tabletop planter fountain. And you know, the combination again with the two is absolutely brilliant.
It's beautiful.
You can use this inside if you want to. It's all treated to leave outside if you want to leave it outside. The great thing about it is without the water, it's about 26 pounds. So it's not impossible for you to move this around. And you know, it makes it really easy. If you want to take this top part off, you can take this top part off. You can put it somewhere else.
Fewer than 200 in the gray, by the way, and there is no reorder. The other one we had that was larger than this completely sold out, so that's gone already for the season. The black, I think, is very stunning.
It is.
To say, that's called black granite. There's a few more in the black granite, but get it home and see what you think. $21.44. Instead of doing everything in a pot, here's an opportunity. You don't need a lot of soil. You don't need to bend over. You don't need to dig in the garden. Yet maybe this is the project that you do with your kids in your classroom, the project that you do with your own kids.
With your own kids, yes. I mean, it's right at the perfect height for my daughter who's 5. She could get in there, she could get a little, you know, little trowel and dig and you know, learn about nature and how do you grow all of this stuff? Where do carrots come from? And like, are they on a tree or are they in the ground? How about, you know, any other sorts of herbs or any other kind of vegetables? It's really a learning experience. Or for Mother's Day. Mother's Day is in a few months. This is a great gift to give to someone who loves to do their gardening but can't really get down and, you know, for their lower back or has issues with that. It's up and off the ground.
You know, I don't have any problem getting down, but I love, you know, the fountain idea of this, don't you, Ginger? I mean,
I do.
The fountain, I've got some beautiful rockers coming up, so you could put this in the corner of that backyard oasis that you created for yourself.
To that,
right? And go get your favorite flowers, or how about ordering from us? We've got plenty. We could put our gardenia in here if we wanted to do something like that. And lots of other things. So,
well, any kind of Roberta's or Cottage Farms flowers would look how about lavender? Oh, that'd be stunning in here as well.
Nice, right? All right, thank you, love.
You're welcome, babe. Nice to see you.
We could have one of my other favorite things. The coral bells are up next. Did you know that we have QVC offers free exchange? So if you ordered that in the wrong color, if you wanted to see something else, just use the Q return label. It really sort of, that Q free exchange refers to if you're shopping for fashion or shoes or something like that and you pick up the wrong size, use the Q return label. It's all there on QVC.com. All right. How many of you are in love this weekend, QVC and HSN, because we have 4 or more easy pays on everything on air and online.